What's up guys, in this video I'm talking about how to enter the flow state on command. The flow state is pretty much a superpower your brain has that takes away all the negative thinking in your mind. Gamers call it being locked in, scientists call it the flow state as I just said, and athletes call it being in the zone. But the flow state takes away all the negative thoughts, and you probably don't know it, but you can put yourself into the flow state at any given time. All you need to do is learn how and know what the problems are with going into the flow state so you can avoid them. In this video, I'll tell you what ruins getting into the flow state and how to get into the flow state on command. Firstly, what ruins a flow state is having distractions, constant stimulation, such as notifications, such as people texting you. Maybe you got music in the background, maybe you got videos in the background, maybe you just drank some caffeine and that has you oversensitized. A good example is for that is having say you're playing a video game, your sensitivity is too high. That's what being on caffeine is like. So your sensitivity is too high, so you're focused in on everything and you can't focus in on one thing. And if your sensitivity is too low, you can't react fast enough and you're not in the flow state. Other flow state blockers is doing something too easy and being at work for way too long. Another reason why you're not getting into the flow state is because you're trying to force your way into it, or you're trying to think your way into it. The flow state is when you're not thinking. So to think your way into it is completely opposite of what you need to do. Okay, now to get into the zone on command, you want to remove your distractions. Personally, I think having music is okay. I know whenever I get to the zone at work, I'll have music playing, but it's stuff that I listen to a lot and it gets me locked in and I know all the words and stuff, so it's nothing new where I'm like, wow, this is a good song. I've already heard it a million times. So music might be fine, but if it's new stuff and you don't listen to music a lot, I would avoid it. But you want to remove your distractions like your phone notifications and having other people talk to you and any outside distractions from what you're doing in your job or whatever you're trying to be locked into. You want to be focused on something kind of challenging. Give yourself just a slight challenge, like trying to be quicker or better at whatever you're trying to do. The challenge shouldn't be too hard or your brain won't be able to focus on it, and it shouldn't be too small or your brain won't have to be locked in on it. So it needs to be somewhere in between, but don't think too hard about that. It's pretty easy. And you want to give yourself time, like say 10 to 20 minutes to actually get in. And to do that, you want to not think your way into it, but focus on just letting the thoughts that come into your head, just focus on letting them go and not paying any attention to them, and just focus on your craft or whatever you're doing. And you want to work in blocks, like 45 to 90 minute blocks. So you'll have time to be locked in, give yourself a 10-minute break, and if you choose to do so, you can go back in and be in the zone again. But that's pretty much how you get your way into the zone and stop having the negative thoughts distract you. Because when you're in the zone, you get work done 10 times faster. Even while I'm creating this video, I'm trying to be in the zone, but I can't be doing that. I gotta just let thoughts go and just keep talking and know what I know and just let the words come out and trust that they will make sense. But I hope this video helped some of y'all, and good luck.